Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Irfan Arab. I'm from class 4B at the State Islamic University of Sultan Syarif Qasim Riau, and this is video I want to present analysis of the proposal. Number one, the title, the correlation between student self-efficacy and their speaking anxiety at vocational high school to Muhammadiyah Pekanbaru. Number two, the problem of the research. The identification of the problem based on the phenomena above. The research identifies the problem of this research are as follows. uh, num, Number one, why could some of the students have less self-efficiency in learning to speak English? Number two, why were some of the students shy to speak in front of the class? Number three, what were the factors the mother student feel anxious when they were being asked by the teacher for speaking in front of the class? Number four, what were the causes that some of the students were shy and afraid to express their idea in English spoken English language? Oke, next, The Grand Theory, Bandura 1997. Speaking anxiety in class. In class is an anxiety that we often encounter. Students have the demand for this role in academy. Students should be required to be able to provide idea and opinions in written or oral form. Oral requires students to be able to make presentation, argue opinion in discussion and other. It is not uncommon for many students to feel anxious to fulfill these demands. When individual experience a stressful situation, in this case public speaking, the individual belief in abilities will affect how the individual reacts to the situation. Okay, next, the objective of the research. Based on the formulation of the problem above, this research is necessary carried out to achieve the objective as follows. Number one, to find out the 10th grade student self-efficacy at vocational high school to Muhammadiyah Pekanbaru. Number two, to find out the 10th grade student speaking anxiety and vocation high school to Muhammadiyah Pekanbaru. Number three, to find out whether there is not or not a correlation between the 10th grade student self-efficacy and their speaking anxiety at vocation high school to Muhammadiyah Pekanbaru. Okay, next, uh, the operational concept. The operational concept is the concept which is used to clarify the literature reviewed into in to avoid misunderstanding and misinterpretation. In planning research, to operational concept can be operational. There are two variable used. There are variable x as the independent variable and variable y as the dependent variable. In this research, variable x refer to student self-efficacy and variable y refer to student speaking anxiety. Next, the hypothesis. There is significant there is significant correlation between test grade student self-efficacy and their speaking anxiety at vocational high school to Muhammadiyah Pekanbaru. There is not significant correlation between test grade student self-efficacy efficiency, enter speaking anxiety, vocational high school to Muhammadiyah Pekanbaru. Okay, next method of research. This is correlation research. In correlation research design, use the stational inference to method of the research. This is correlation research. In correlation research design, use the stational inference to test and measures the degree of relationship between two or more variable and a set of score. Instrument for collecting data and data questionnaire for student self efficacy. In a questionnaire, the research used 25 item of a questionnaire for collecting data, the data of student efficiency in speaking English. Okay, the last data analysis for the technical of data analysis. The research applied quantitative analysis. Okay, sir, I think it's now for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.